James Harris Simons, born on April 25, 1938, is an American who wears many hats. He's a hedge fund manager, an investor, a mathematician, and a philanthropist. He's the brains behind Renaissance Technologies, a hedge fund based in New York. Simons and his team are known as quantitative investors, meaning they use fancy math and computer programs to make smart investment decisions and profit from quirks in the market. Thanks to the consistently high returns of Renaissance and its medallion fund over many years, Simons is often called the greatest investor on Wall Street and specifically the most successful hedge fund manager ever. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index in 2023, Simons is believed to be worth around $29.4 billion. This hefty sum puts him at the 52nd spot on the list of the richest people globally. James Harris Simons, born on April 25, 1938, grew up in Brookline, Massachusetts, as the only child of Marcia and Matthew Simons, who were of American Jewish descent. He studied mathematics at MIT and earned his bachelor's degree in 1958. Continuing his academic journey, he pursued a PhD in mathematics at Berkeley under the guidance of Bertram Custon, completing it at the age of 23 in 1961. After finishing his studies at MIT, Simons embarked on a unique adventure, traveling from Boston all the way to Bogota, Colombia on a motor scooter. James Harris Simons has made significant contributions to the field of mathematics, particularly in the realms of geometry and topology. His doctoral thesis at Berkeley in 1962 provided a fresh proof of Berger's classification of holonomy groups of Riemannian manifolds, setting the stage for further discoveries. Collaborating with Xing-Shen Chern, Simons delved into characteristic classes theory, leading to the discovery of the Chern-Simons secondary characteristic classes of three manifolds. This work found applications in topological quantum field theory, impacting modern physics. Simons' mathematical prowess earned him the 1976 Oswald Veblen Prize in Geometry from the American Mathematical Society, and later, in 2014, he was elected to the U.S. National Academy of Sciences. In addition to his academic achievements, Simons engaged in code-breaking work with the National Security Agency in 1964. He later served on the research staff of the Communications Research Division of the Institute for Defense Analysis, while also teaching mathematics at MIT and Harvard. However, his public opposition to the Vietnam War led to his departure from the IDA. He then joined Stony Brook University, where he chaired the mathematics department from 1968 to 1978. Simons was also enlisted by IBM to tackle the block cipher Lucifer in 1973. Beyond his academic and cryptographic pursuits, Simons founded Math for America in 2004, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing mathematics education in U.S. public schools by recruiting highly qualified teachers. For over 2 decades, Renaissance Technologies, led by James Harris Simons, has been making waves in the world of finance. Utilizing mathematical models, the hedge funds at Renaissance analyze and execute trades across global markets, many of which are automated. The company relies on computer-based models that sift through vast amounts of data to predict price movements in financial instruments. The crown jewel of Renaissance is the Medallion Fund, which has been closed to outside investors since its inception in 1988. This exclusive fund has amassed over $100 billion in trading profits, boasting an impressive average gross annual return of 66.1% or a net annual return of 39.1% between 1988 and 2018. Additionally, Renaissance manages 3 other funds, REEF, REDA, and the Renaissance Institutional Diversified Global Equity Fund, totaling approximately $55 billion in assets as of April 2019, which are open to outside investors. Renaissance's team is comprised of specialists from diverse backgrounds, including mathematicians, physicists, signal processing experts, and statisticians. The firm's latest venture, the Renaissance Institutional Equities Fund, RIEF, has historically trailed the Medallion Fund, which exclusively contains the personal investments of the firm's executives. The success of Renaissance Technologies has not gone unnoticed. James Simons himself was recognized as the Financial Engineer of the Year by the International Association of Financial Engineers in 2006. His personal earnings have been substantial, with estimates reaching $2.6 billion in 2020. Despite announcing his retirement in 2009, Simons remained at Renaissance as non-executive chairman, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of finance and mathematics. In their pioneering model, Simons and Axe harnessed applied mathematics to analyze extensive data spanning centuries from sources like the World Bank and Federal Reserve. Their goal was to uncover recurring patterns in financial trading movements. By identifying these patterns, the model could predict future price movements, allowing for profitable trading opportunities. Crucially, the model is adaptable, continuously adjusting to changing market conditions to maintain its effectiveness. Simons' success lay in his ability to apply scientific principles to decode the seemingly unpredictable nature of the market. While other firms have since adopted mathematical models, Simons remains the most successful, thanks to its robustness and adaptability. In 2014, James Harris Simons reportedly earned a staggering $1.2 billion, including various forms of compensation from his firm. According to Forbes magazine, his net worth reached $30 billion in 2023, securing him the 25th spot on the Forbes 400 list. However, his ranking fluctuated over the years, being ranked 23rd in 2018 and estimated to have a net worth of $21.6 billion in October 2019. Despite his immense wealth, Simons maintains a low profile, preferring to avoid the spotlight and rarely granting interviews. He once likened himself to Benjamin the donkey in Animal Farm, expressing a desire to avoid unnecessary attention. Tragically, Simons has faced personal hardships, losing his son Paul in a bicycle accident in 1996 and his son Nicholas to drowning in 2003. Despite these losses, his children have gone on to make their own marks in the world. His son Nat is an investor and philanthropist, while his daughter Liz is an educator and philanthropist. While Simons is known for his brilliance in finance and mathematics, he also has some quirks, such as his ownership of a motor yacht named Archimedes and his unconventional fashion choice of foregoing socks. Through his remarkable career and personal challenges, James Harris Simons continues to leave a lasting impression, not only as a billionaire financier, but also as a man of depth and complexity. James Harris. Simons is not only renowned for his groundbreaking work in finance and mathematics, but also for his significant contributions to philanthropy. Through the Simons Foundation, which he co-founded with his wife Marilyn Horry Simons in 1994, he has dedicated over $4 billion to various charitable causes, particularly in the realms of education, health, and scientific research. One of the flagship initiatives of the Simons Foundation is the Simons Foundation Autism Research Initiative, SFARI, established in 2003 to advance understanding, diagnosis, and treatment of autism spectrum disorders. Additionally, Simons founded Math for America in 2004, a nonprofit organization aimed at improving mathematics education in the United States. Simons' generosity extends to his alma maters as well. He has been a major benefactor of both MIT and Berkeley, funding projects such as the renovation of the Mathematics Department building at MIT and the establishment of the Simons Institute for the Theory of Computing at Berkeley. Furthermore, he has supported various Berkeley affiliates, including the Simons-Lofer Mathematical Sciences Institute and Berkeley Lab. In memory of his late son, Paul, Simons established Avalon Park, a nature preserve in Stony Brook. He has also contributed to Nepalese healthcare through the Nick Simons Institute, named after his son Nick, who tragically drowned in 2003. Simons' philanthropic endeavors have left a lasting legacy, earning him numerous awards and accolades. He has been recognized by institutional investors Alpha's Hedge Fund Manager Hall of Fame, named the world's smartest billionaire by the Financial Times, and elected to the American Philosophical Society. His impact extends beyond finance and mathematics, shaping the fields of education, healthcare, and scientific research for generations to come.